Hello and welcome back to Everybody Loves Raiken, our 5th edition live play that meets every Tuesday night. Last time, the battle took shape in earnest, as the party took on the followers of Zephyr as they attempted to extract Leah and make off with her. But as the battle turned against them, the party showed that they were an overwhelming force, not to be trifled with. One of the Zephyrites called upon the power of Zephyr to pull them out of a bad situation, and he appeared to answer, pulling several of them, mostly the unconscious ones, away. But leaving behind the 2 that Laramendus had captured in a cage, and 3 besides. And so now, struggling without the help of their patron, and having to face the whole party, extremely diminished in their power, they have begun to focus fire on the people most threatening to them, which were Laramendus, who they used their repelling blast to knock into the ocean, and it was very funny, though, and Raiken, whom they have knocked into death saving throws, who has 1 saving throw left to his name. And so...
1 failure left to my name.
You're right, 1 failure. You have 1 failure left to your name. In the meantime, Jebel had continued to fight the Kraken alongside Tatsuya and his army. After several rounds of getting bombed to shit by the army's magic grenades, the Kraken decided it had eaten enough people and was going to take off for the depths of the ocean once again. But feeling very, very, very spiteful, it decided it wanted to take one of the commanders of this army with it, and choosing Tatsuya, ensnared him and began to swim away. Luckily, Jebel was there in water elemental form, and helped to free Tatsuya from its grip, and then carried him, or is in the process of carrying him, back to the shore. And so, we shall... What have I done? There we go. We shall pick up here. We're starting with Yukikaze, as in the... at the end of the last round, the Warlocks had downed Raiken. So, Yukikaze, you are on the battlefield. Laramendus, who you had stayed over here to protect, has been blasted away into the ocean. You are currently adjacent to a Dragonborn Warlock, and there is a Tiefling Warlock nearby. You know that these other 2 still remain caged, and a Human Warlock has blasted the downed Raiken and is beginning to run away to try and lose himself among the army.
I'm trying to ascertain again and think. I was thinking I don't have anything to help Raiken to get over there to assist him. I don't have anything for that.
Are you certain about that?
No.
When you say it like that.
Your benefactor, the former champion Chagrasir, has given you several gifts, some of which might help you.
Well, okay then. I am gonna ignore everything and move toward. Well, I got people near me, so I'm going to use Z maneuver, elusive footwork.
Okay.
And then I'm going to skedaddle my booty over to the Raiken. Alright, I need dice. D10.
I have put a dome where you can move. The one next to you is going to attempt to attack you as you move.
Really?
Yeah, of
I
course.
roll 1.
Oh.
This dice is roll 1. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I get a whole 1 AC. Alright.
Doesn't that push you up to like 25?
Maybe. Oh,
Alright, show me the crits, baby. Gotta hit this guy.
I guess you want to know what, Raiken? I feel... You really, Tristan? Really?
19 a day.
Oh my god. You want to know
You
what?
just gotta make your day, man.
You better not stop me from moving. I'm gonna be pissed.
I mean, he's gonna give you a reason to make you wanna stop. I don't think he can actually, like, make it so you can't move.
Oh, he doesn't have Sentinel?
No, a Warlock didn't pack Sentinel. Who'd have thought? Wow, if only I had been thinking ahead, I would have given my Warlock Sentinel. The perfect feat.
Well, no, with Warcaster and Sentinel.
Well, now you know, Tristan.
I need to check offline if that actually works, because that sounds stupid, and I feel like I should not allow that. Anyway, that gives them a 26.
Of course, I had to roll low. I had to roll.
I guess I'm not getting saved.
No,
I mean, it just means that he's gonna have to make a choice to save you. That's all. So
Gonna make it hurt.
yeah, they're gonna make it hurt. Yep. So that is 6 points of magical slashing damage from the weapon, and then 14 points of thunder damage as the storm passes from the weapon's blade into your body and begins thrumming below your skin. And you know from what Vendar told you earlier what this is and how it works. So, you can choose to stop and wait until the magic goes away, which it will. Or you can keep moving and trigger the storm.
Well, do I know how severe... Would I remember how severe... Or know how severe it would be? Words.
Well, according to Vendar, it hurts a lot. It hurts worse than the initial hit. Which was 20 points of damage just now. Excuse me.
20 points of damage. We got Larmandus over there, and Vendar over there. Do I know... It's not for every step I take, right?
No, it's just if you move after getting hit, which you would have gotten hit on this square over here.
You can kind of say, I'm going.
Yeah, it's not every step you take, it's every move you make.
That one didn't learn the lesson after the last one. Got his ass kicked.
Alright, so I'm gonna have to sprint to get to him.
I mean, if you're on the ground, if you use your wings, you've got 40 movement.
Okay, yeah, I'll hop up to where I'm about to hover and fly over there quickly.
Okay.
Whoosh! Rescue Yukikaze on the way.
Alright. So you can move to that square adjacent to Leah if you like. You're gonna. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Leah? Oh yeah, Leah Loomis, yes. Alright, that's where I'm going. Actually, I could, I'll go right here. I can go there, right? No, that was 40.
Yeah, you got 40 that.
Feet. Okay. Alright, so, and how much, what's the damage?
It is 21 points of thunder damage.
One more point.
They hit you harder. But also, when I said that, he had misrolled the damage, and he added, like, he doubled the damage of the initial hit afterwards.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? Yukikaze's not bloodied.
Hey, I forgot to
So-
roll, and then I rolled it after that, and then you forgot to roll at some point, and I let you add damage to another thing, so we're even.
It's true.
All right.
Yeah, I said because I took 15 from the second move, but I only took 7 from the initial attack. But then I learned that I actually took 14 from the initial attack.
Yeah.
I will know my character. I need to stop this. I will know
Alright,
my
so
character.
you
Okay.
use the wings. You travel 40, hopping through the air over to him, landing next to Leah. And then you...
Lay my hands on Raiken.
Gross. Alright, where do you touch him?
I'll be fancy and put my... Is he face up?
Uh,
Probably.
Yeah, probably. He got bit in the leg, so he probably went over either sideways or backwards.
Put it right on his heart, right on his chest. Bam.
Alright.
Yeah, grow up that titty.
I am.
How much HP are you giving him?
Whatever it says I get to use it once.
You have a
And
pool
it's-
to draw from.
Oh. Well, he's dead, so... Modifier and my level?
I think the thing just has charges on it.
Did it? Does it? Oh, yeah, 30. Okay.
Tried to keep it nice and simple, put it all there.
Yeah, you did. Alright, so yeah, so you must have totaled that up.
I have to.
Alright.
I have to level it up with you when you level up, but I'll do that. Don't worry.
No, wait, that means, do I roll this, or do I just
No.
give it to him?
You can just tell me how many out of 30 you want to give him, and it can be 30 or it can be 1. It's up
Yeah,
to you.
we're giving out. We're gonna shove the whole 30 into him.
Oh, gross.
Oh man.
I hope you can take it, Raiken.
Get your lazy butt up! Bam!
It's so big.
All right. You lay your hands upon him, and Leah, as Yukikaze lands impressively next to him with these platinum wings flowing behind him, and then slams his hand down on Raiken's chest. You see the two dark scars over his left eye suddenly begin to glow with a pale yellow light that you see just sort of radiates a little like a magic mist coming off of his face for a moment as he presses this healing energy into Raiken. You see Raiken's eyes flutter open after a moment as he gasps, drawing in breath. Raiken, you regain 30 HP and consciousness. You are prone on the ground, and Raiken is pressing his hand firmly to your bosom.
Raiken is. I'm pressing my own hand to my bosom.
Yukikaze is pressing his hand to your bosom. God. You know what I meant! Assholes.
What happens without fail, though, sometimes?
Oh. Wow. That was a trip.
But Tish.
Are we okay?
At the moment, I think.
Yukikaze healed me?
Don't worry about it.
He's
Fancy
taking your
that.
place, man.
This is on the telepathic bond. You can say as much as you want, and anyone can respond.
Wait, is the telepathic bond
Not
still up?
me.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Done
then
everyone
person-
but me.
On everyone except Laramentus.
Raiken is
so he-
beginning to
okay,
have
I
an existential crisis.
I thought
That
the bond
bitch that-
broke when he was kicked out, not that.
No,
It was just
only
him.
he was kicked out. Alright, now.
Okay.
They're trying to talk.
That bitch that tried to kill you is over there. I think you can get to her. I'll finish her off if you want to go over and
I'll finish her off if
for
you
it.
walk over there with me.
when you get over there, I get sneak attack.
Raiken looks around where?
It's
No, this
Hey.
one. The human that's running away off the right side of the screen.
She's so far away.
And you're prone, you have to get up. Or you have to teleport, I guess.
Oh, that's half my movement unless I teleport.
I think if you sprint, you can make it to her, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Please don't die again.
Misty
That's all
steps
you're,
one side.
Please don't
that is all
die.
it's all
Tell you
you're
what.
getting from me. That's all I
I'm
got.
next, and I'm planning on shooting her with a poisoned arrow. So
Is this my turn or is Yukikaze still
It's
going?
still Yukikaze's turn. You're just talking.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. It will be your turn, but
I don't know about that for now, Vendar.
up to you.
How's Lara Mendes?
He's in the ocean, and not in the bond anymore.
That's what I thought. I remember before I got taken out, he wasn't responding to anything.
Yeah, I think someone dispelled it.
There are a lot of
Let's-
wizards here.
Yeah,
No
they're,
kidding.
they're like that. You don't have a lot of spells on.
Alright, how many are left?
There are 2 in the cage and 3 alive. There's the one that shot you, and then the 2 dragonborn. It looks like. What they are? No, a tiefling and a dragonborn. Tiefling 2 and dragonborn 3.
so yeah, that's the situation. Yukikaze, you successfully heal him. Do you have any parts of a turn left that you wish to use?
There's actually quite a few things I can do. But
You gonna action surge and murder somebody?
Hey, you can do that.
There's no one nearby though.
You could get over to her, and then I could kill her.
Oh wait, can I? Since I stopped, I can't sprint, right? No.
Well, healing, was that an action?
Yes.
Which means you'd need an action in order to sprint, right?
Oh yeah. So then action surge, and I can. I can telepath. Be like, 5 Vendor, I'll get in line so you can sneak attack. Do I have to be super close for sneak attack? Do I have to be super close for sneak attack?
You have to be engaged with her, so adjacent.
Yeah,
She needs
you
to
can.
be distracted.
I don't see a reason you can't action surge in order to sprint and then get another 40 movement.
I'm pretty sure I can one-shot her if I get the sneak attack.
I can be right on top of them. I can get there.
That's awesome. Get there. I'll finish her off.
Oh. The things I do for everyone.
Yeah.
There you
Alright,
go.
so you action surge so that you put on a burst of speed and launch yourself into the air again, landing next to them.
I slap Raiken drive by. Bam! Get your foot up!
Your foot just like hits the ground, you pivot and go land next to the other person, just threaten them with your face.
Yeah, considering time doesn't pass much when we're doing speaking on the telepathic bond to everyone else, that's just exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. Yep. That is the ruling on that. Okay.
Alright. My turn's done.
Alright. Raiken. You are prone. But you are conscious, and you have 30 HP. Did you want to heal yourself and give yourself more HP?
I no longer have my magic weapon, though.
It's
sad.
Yeah, you lose concentrations.
I can't concentrate when you're unconscious.
But you're still on the telepathic bond.
Um,
And you're still breathing.
And you still haven't heard from Lara Mendes in forever.
well, yeah, but we've got that figured out.
Oh, okay. When I listened to
In
it.
12 seconds.
When I listened to the recording, it was just a lot of, like, you were the only one trying to figure out what was going on with that. And you weren't getting an answer because he wasn't on the bond.
Yeah, but then we figured it out here when Raiken telepathic bond everybody else, or like telepath to everybody else. He was asking. Okay, so who's the enemies left? I see the 3 people around, but like in the middle, but 2 of them are.
Yeah, the 2 that are directly next to each other here are in a cage. The other 2, the 2 with tails, are not in a cage and can still engage.
Okay, and then the one that obviously they're chasing and trying to kill.
We've also stopped caring about killing them. So if you want to go all out,
Raiken is going to. What do I have several options I can do.
Misty step all the way back.
If only that was a bonus action and not a regular
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Misty Step.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Raiken's just going to play it safe for now. He is going to get up.
Alrighty. Oof. Stand up, pushing yourself to your feet, towering over Leah, who's probably looking nervous for you. Leah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this all happens very quick, so...
Yeah. I just am checking because I don't want to be speaking for you.
Yeah, it's just not enough time has really come. That's really passed for Leah to get much of a response.
Yeah.
It's like he falls, he's up again.
Oh my god! Oh, okay.
And then he is going to put his hand over his own chest, and he is also going to use Lay on Hands for... He wants to make sure he's not going to go down again. 60 points.
We'll be conservative. We'll only 60 points.
There's still 25 points left in reserve.
You're totally fine. Do whatever you want. I just think it's funny.
And then, so he has 15 more feet of movement.
You can still be killed by a power word kill.
Is anyone truly safe if they are below 100
Alright, he's going to instead use 71 points.
never know. One of them might have it.
It's okay, he has 14 points in reserve.
Just being safe at 101. Nothing can kill me in one hit now.
You can still kill and stunned.
And he is going to move 15 feet towards the group in the middle.
Alright, you move 15 feet after super fucking healing yourself. So you were literally on the ground dying a second ago. And now you're more than halfway back to full health.
Now you're looking better than pretty much anyone else in the battle.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he's no longer bloodied.
Yeah.
Playing Ding Dong Ditch with the Raven Queen.
She's like, yes, no, damn it.
The showdown.
Just
Not
sitting there
this
looking
time.
out the window.
Just staring. Alright. Anything else?
No, but before I end my turn, I like to think that the Raven Queen's like she has like an assistant, and the assistant comes in like your 4 o'clock appointment just canceled.
Not again.
And
I feel like the Raven Queen just like cocks her head and she's like, damn it, my 4 o'clock canceled.
Yeah, that's it. So Vendar's turn.
Alrighty. Vendar.
Alright.
I mean, they've put those boxes there and Yuki's there, but you've got sharpshooter, so who fucking cares?
It's true. I think I will move
Sharpshooter?
a little bit over here. And then I'll shoot her.
Okay.
And I will use my sharpshooter bonus, so it's -5 to hit, only +6. So +10 damage.
Well, somebody's confident they only have like 12 AC.
I am, and I got a 19, which I'm pretty sure hits.
It hits.
And DC 19 con save.
Alright, well, unfortunately for you, they're really good at con. Alright, so this was 8. This is probably going to go poorly for them. They got an 18.
Ah, they fail.
So they fail.
Yep, yeah.
Please tell me the damage.
The dice just say ouch.
And so it's 57 fire damage. Didn't roll as well the poison, unfortunately. Like 38 poison damage.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
That would have almost knocked Raiken down again.
I could have done better, but it was a pretty good shot. A killer?
It brings them to 0.
Minus.
I'm just, I miss immediate reactions and immediate interrupt as a thing that existed. Because now you have to sit here and go, well, it's a reaction to the damage, so the damage has to happen first, so they don't get to do the thing, okay. Or it's a reaction to being attacked, so they can technically do it before the damage, okay. And it's like, or you could just be perfectly clear about how these things work. Yeah, this one's a reaction to the damage, so I'm going to say that because it was a single attack that dealt all their health, then they don't get to take their reaction. Too bad.
Too bad. So sad.
Too bad, so sad. They actually did survive the initial damage of the arrow. It was the poison that killed them.
Yeah, they turned to goo.
Yeah. Yeah, she does, in fact, turn to goo.
So you get attacking our down party member, you bitch.
As this,
Yeah.
person right next to you, Yukikaze, gets struck with a bolt of poisonous lightning.
Fire.
Yes.
Poisonous fire.
Poisonous fire. You see them, wrap their arms around their body, racked with the pain of the poison coursing through them, and they cry out, "Zephyr, help me!" before they disgorge their innards onto the ground.
Ugh.
Okay. Anything else, Vendar?
Nope.
Alrighty.
Oh, that was me. I was gonna say, Vendor, that's still so nasty.
I know, it's perfect. I love it.
Alright, so the Kraken has escaped. Leah, it is your turn.
Yeah. The wall of force is still there.
The cage around those two? Yes.
Yeah. So it's half F7 and human 1.
Half elf 7 and human 1, yes.
Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to move so I can start shooting. Dragonbot 3, I believe, is also enemy, right? Everyone that's not named.
Everything, yeah, everything that's numbered.
Yeah.
There were 10 enemies.
How tall are these boxes?
Low enough that you can see over them, high enough to give cover.
Okay. Can I shoot from the other behind them?
Yeah.
Wait, I think I also have spell sniper now, actually, so
Yeah.
that also helps.
I was pretty sure you did.
Yeah, I got that during the last time I could pick feats. So yeah, then I'm going to sit here and I'm going to shoot Dragon Ball 3 with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh, I also have my bonus action back, so I'm going to move the Hex to him. and then I'm gonna shoot the Eldritch Blast.
2 is gonna counterspell.
Yeah. What's that? Counterspell, does that work on the Hex, or is it on the Eldritch Blast?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear. They were intending to. You only. Sorry, I didn't. I missed that when you were saying hex. So you're going to move the hex.
Yeah, and
yeah, that's not casting a spell to move it. That's just directing it. So they would be counterspelling the Eldritch Blast. So you move the hex over to them. So I'll do that. Boom. Move the hex. But then when you go to cast Eldritch Blast, they see you casting a spell and they counterspell it.
No, you fucker. And yes, she does say that out loud.
We'll be back for you, he says as he just like holds his hand up, absorbing your spell. Anything else?
Oh. How insignificant do you must be if you're worthy just to get me? How does that make you feel when I'm more important Zephyr size than you?
They don't look pleased. And the other one just says, "We're here as proof that no one that Zephyr wants taken gets away." Any further action? Movement?
No, I'm just gonna sit there.
Alright. Jebel!
I didn't want to say more because I didn't want to exceed the speech.
Yeah. Jebel! The water around you is still black, you're still immune to it. But you can't see the Kraken, and you feel like it continued away from you.
Am I carrying Tatsuya?
Yes.
I can't remember. But I'm going to head further up towards the surface. Have I breached the surface yet?
Yes.
Oh, then towards the shore.
Alrighty.
Double move, which
Just
is
80.
90 feet.
90?
I'm carrying.
Right. Well, you can reach the shore in about 40. So if you want to double move, you can get up on the shore with him. How far do you want to go?
So, a single move, swimming is 45 feet.
Yeah.
So I can get up onto the shore with him.
In a single move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you just going to do the single move then, instead of double move?
Single move to get him to the shore. Then, once I'm on the shore, can I see everyone else?
There's a crowd of people around you, but yeah, you can see. You know that you passed Laramendus, who was bobbing in the water, looking disappointed, I guess. As you flowed up onto the shore with Tatsuya, and you can see the others. Looks like they're all accounted for over there. There seem to be many. There seem to be about 4 people that appear to be, trying to aggress them. With the rain falling, you can actually see that 2 of them have a force box around them.
Okay. As I'm passing Laramendus, I'm going to telepath at him. Are you okay?
Okay. You don't hear any response?
And once I get on shore and I realize I haven't heard a response, I will just turn around, look at him and go, verbally, are you okay?
I can make it up onto land.
Excellent.
Are you still on elemental though?
Yeah.
They can speak.
Oh.
It's true.
I will then use my dash to... I guess I'm going to head towards the rest of them, see if I can help.
Alright, are you taking Tatsuya with you?
No, I'm leaving him where he is.
Okay. Alright.
I have 30 feet of movement on land.
Oh, 30 on land. Here. Alright, so yeah, you flow easily around the crowd of soldiers. There's, easily hundreds of people here, but you just swoosh under their legs. You can pass through a gap 1 inch wide. And
Or just engulf them and just carry on.
Yeah.
And they're just there. Fuck, what was that?
I mean, you just pass over them, make them wet, you open up holes in your body, you split yourself into little rivers that pass around multiple people. However you wish to move, water floweth, you get to there.
Yeah, no, that'll do.
Okay. Laramendus. Poison
Okay.
water.
It is unpleasant.
Indeed. It is.
I attempt to get out of the water.
Okay, but because you're starting your turn in it still, that is a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not great at those.
Well, be great at this one.
I would like to be great at this one because the amount of health that I have is not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That is a whopping 12.
Amazing. You did really well.
I did roll a 10.
That was really good. That was excellent. That was super good. That's
That
going
goes
to
in the
be...
counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
That's going to be 22 points of poison damage.
Okay, I am still alive.
Woo!
My HP is a 4.
Man, that could have killed you.
Yeah.
That was too close. You'd just be like sinking in the water, and maybe the soldiers around you would notice, maybe, but everybody else thinks you're fine. Okay, so you take the 22 points of poison damage, and then you can do what you like.
I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. Would have been funny if you said
I'll be
that,
fine.
and
Okay.
then you
Leaves.
just drowned in the water.
He can get out of the water. Reader, he could not get out of the water.
In the middle of making the death saving throws, as you sink, you go, I have made a mistake.
And, starting your turn in damage.
Oh no! Let me tell you, reader, I did not expect this ending. Alright, Laramendus, how do you get out of the water? Are you going to just climb up like the brawny man you are, or are you going to teleport your ass up? Because
I feel like if I attempt to climb, I could fail. What is this shoreline looking like?
It's rocky. It's not like, because technically there's supposed to be docks and stuff. So I guess if I wanted to be fair to that, it'd be like, this is a wide pier kind of area, a large dock area, and there could be rigging or even a ladder to climb.
Okay. I don't have confidence in my ability to do that.
Oh my god.
So, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay. 2 counter spells. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, it's a good thing none of them see you.
As a reaction, he cast Big B's expressive digit.
As I sink down to the pump. If I'm not counterspelled, I have Misty Stepped to, pretty much just, the nearest land/not water that I can, be on. Basically, that place looks not in here.
Yeah,
So that is where I am now.
that is where
And
you are.
Back in.
And now you have 30 feet of movement. There's just a crowd of people around you, several of whom seem very surprised to see you suddenly here and sopping wet. Like, maybe they saw you fall in and kind of are like, oh yeah, but they definitely expected you to have to climb back out. You just appearing here was unexpected. And you can see that several of them are, like, holding the grenades that you recognize and, like, reeling back with them, like, waiting to see if the Kraken is still close enough to throw another one at.
I am going to make my hands visible.
Uh-huh.
Because I assume that people know that I'm a spellcaster. And I'm gonna, as an action, catch my breath.
Okay.
I'm not gonna try and move through because I'm concerned that sudden movements are gonna get me shot. And I'm also exhausted and dying.
Yeah, most of them seem much more occupied with whatever is going on in the black water behind you, but there are definitely a couple people who are, like, shooting you that look. Of, like, I'm not going to come over there and stab you if I don't have to, so don't make me.
Yeah, so, like, hands... I'm almost, like, doubled over, like heaving the water that I had just breathed in a bit.
It's
like,
black as it comes out of you.
This is not comfortable. This is not the day that I signed up for. And I think that's my turn.
Alright. It becomes Tatsuya's turn. Tatsuya is drenched. Also, you can see this darker water running off of him and kind of dripping off of his clothing as he steps over towards you, looks you up and down as you, like, basically sit on the ground next to him. Seems to decide that you're not an immediate threat. Looks out to the water. Just for a moment, just kind of scanning it, looking for any signs, and he doesn't seem to spot any. Then turns back to his men, to his army, his men and his women, and holds up his hands in the air, and says, "We have driven off the monster! You have all fought well today. Go back, check our supplies, and rest yourselves. I will deal with our intruders." He seems to be unaware of the fight against the Warlocks. Just as a point of context.
Yeah. I imagine most people are unaware of that.
Alright, then it becomes the Warlock's turn, and I just need to quickly check a thing. So, what is going to happen, is that this area here... Oops, wrong tab. Yes, that is correct. And not there. Alright, so, in this area here, there is going to be an eruption of shadow. And the area is going to be covered in darkness. Okay. A bubble of darkness erupts. And they do something. Then... Where are you? Yes. So 2 does their thing. 3 is going to... I'm literally sitting here going, how much of a bastard are they? Alright. Alright. So, Vendar, that's a 26 to hit as a bolt of force comes flying out of the darkness. You cannot see the source of the attack.
Rude. Then yeah, that hits.
Because you can't see the source of the attack, that means that you also won't be able to reduce any incoming damage.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure that I spell that out ahead of time. Alright, that's going to be 15 points of force damage. A 23 on AC. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's going to be a whopping 6 points of force damage. And much higher. And that's going to be 12 points of force damage. And each time you get hit, each of the 3 times, you get pushed back 10 feet. For a total of 30 feet. Human 8 is super dead. So, let me just remove them. And it becomes Yukikaze's turn.
I am very hurt.
They were definitely hoping that would kill you.
It wasn't that close to killing me, but it took me from not bloody to quite bloody.
Was the mean thing gonna be hitting
Not
me?
quite bloody.
The mean thing was going to be hitting you.
Yeah, I was wondering, it's like, one hit would knock you right back in.
But there's a lot of people between them and also,
Yeah.
like...
Oh, they don't have Spell Cipher?
No, I mean, I don't have to answer that question. I made the choice that I made.
I think it is not an unreasonable choice.
So, darkness popped up.
Yep.
Vendor just got his butt pushed
Just
way
got
back.
lit up.
Sorry, I'm just not sure what I want to do because everyone's pretty much taken care of. Except for this now bubble. I'm going to move to here because I don't know what's in this because I just saw Vendor get attacked.
Yeah, you definitely saw the attacks come out of that bubble of darkness, though.
Yeah, so I'm going to just to prepare to react, I guess.
Okay. You're gonna prepare an attack if anything comes in range.
Yeah, or if I need to dodge. Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah, I have
one or
to
the
decide
other.
which one. Yeah, I have to decide. That's right.
So dodging or attacking.
Attack because I'm
Okay.
hiding behind the box.
All right, so you prepare an attack in case an enemy comes in range.
And I am gonna land. What was the land again? I have to hold shift, right?
No, I have to do it.
Oh, you do it? Okay, yeah, land me.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay, Raiken. Saw these beams come out, zip past you, and smack Vendar up the face.
How dare they?
And shove him away every time they hit him.
I think I know what I want to do. Except I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't think it's going to be successful. Raiken is going to yeah, he is going to cast Dispel Magic and try to get rid of the bubble.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're casting Dispel Magic
Yes, at level 4.
at level 4. Okay, roll it. So you're going to do a d20 plus your Charisma modifier.
Let's see. So that's 15.
15, you say.
God.
You can remove the bubble, Sam. The darkness disappears, and you can see these two pushing their way through the crowd.
Oh, I was a little worried. I didn't think 15 was that high.
15 means that you can dispel a 5th level spell. Which is high enough to dispel their magic.
Okay. Cool. Then Raiken is going to telepath to Vendar, and he's gonna say, "Get ready to shoot another." And he's going to go towards the closest one that's trying to run away.
You have 30 movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he can reach him or not.
You cannot.
Dang
You're
it.
about 10 feet away.
Alright, sorry, Vendar, I can't get close enough. Unless... I'm gonna freaking burn through all my spell slots.
What are you gonna do?
So he's going to Misty Step. Oh wait, no, I can't because it was two spells. Never mind.
That's
I
right.
can't do anything.
That was a spell.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like, yeah, it's a
he's
bonus action
there.
spell. No, you're right. The other one
He's-
was an actual spell.
So he's 10 feet. He falls 10 feet short.
Yeah.
Still hit him. Make him pay. And that'll be his turn.
Okay. Vendar's turn.
Alright, so yeah, I'll take a shot at the one. Are either of these ones damaged?
Well, technically the Dragonborn's damaged.
I mean, if they could hit me through with the wall, the cage wall right there, then I can obviously hit them.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, I'll shoot him and I'll use sharpshooter.
Okay. You're shooting the
There's like
Dragonborn?
16 to hit. Which one's the Dragonborn?
The further one.
The further one. Sure.
Okay. 16 to hit. That'll hit.
DC 19 con save.
They made a 19. Exactly.
Does that mean passes?
Yes. They made the DC just exactly 19. It's very hard for them to hit that.
Alright, I rolled a fucking 1. On the, so fire damage, I only do 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage to Dragon.
Really wish he hadn't fucking saved, because I rolled really well on the poison damage. At least he's still gonna take damage. So half of 56.
Half of
So
56. 28. Okay. They are bloody. Alright, you're gonna move.
Hopefully they can't shoot me with a wall of force like that.
Alright, Leah, you saw these two. You saw one of them cast a spell, and then you saw both of them just casting away at Vendar and then running off. And everybody on your team seemed to be a little bit like looking around like, what's going on? But you never lost sight of them.
Yeah, I don't know, because I can see all darkness.
Yes.
And
And clearly, they can too.
it looks like the two that are still stuck in, like,
They're still stuck in a cage.
yeah.
You can
Going
see
down
the
to-
cage because of the rain.
Well, I don't want to shoot through Raiken, so I'm going to move over to this cover instead.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there. And, let's see. The Dragonborn is all the way over there.
Yep.
Well,
Dragonborn's here.
my hex is on him, so I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Berätters plus. Is there another dispel?
Let me see. No.
Yay. Let's see.
They did an
That's,
okay
24.
job.
No,
That'll
wait.
hit.
Yeah, that's a total.
They did an okay job of burning spell slots before dying, but several of them took spell slots with them.
Oops! Oh, I must have hit that dice thing. If you can see that, forget about it. On D&D Beyond.
No, I don't.
Yeah. It's
I don't use the log.
yeah. I should turn that thing off because it's so broken. Like if I accidentally hit something, it starts rolling a dice, and the dice is just like 2 frames a second.
Oh. Do you have your graphics acceleration turned off in your web browser?
I think so. Yeah, but
That'd
because
be
I was
why.
trying to use. I tried using VPN to watch something recently, and the acceleration makes that impossible.
Yeah, I'm aware. There's a lot of things that it's like you have to turn off acceleration to do that. Like, why?
Ooh, almost fell out, but I didn't. Let's see. It's +7. Okay, so 15 points of force.
15 points of force against the Dragonborn, and your hex?
3.
Alright. Okay, that's necrotic damage. You got 2 more beams.
Yeah. Oh, that was not as good of a throw. Math.
Plus
13
12.
plus 13 plus 8. That 21, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That hits?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's maximum on the damage. So that's 17. Oh, goodness gracious. And 6. and 6 necrotic. That was... I literally got the maximum damage I could do without critting.
You've almost done as much as I did.
They go down.
Yay. Then I assume I can't shift the hex while I'm breaking up the Eldritch Blasts, because that's the timing just doesn't work right.
I don't care if you do.
Okay. In that case, I shift the hex to the Tiefling number 2.
Okay.
And fire the last blasts at them.
I mean, there may or may not be a rule against it, but like, eh.
Yeah.
You can
I
move. You
don't
can move in between attacks, so bonus action in between attacks. I don't know.
Yeah, as far as I understand, Eldritch Blast, it works like an attack.
Well,
Like
yeah,
an attack with 3
it's
attacks.
your attack action basically.
Yeah. So by that logic, it should be possible.
Yeah. I don't think I
that's-
would stop somebody from moving in
Yeah.
between shooting Eldritch Blasts.
That was 1 more than last time, so 22.
Yeah, that hits.
That's not as great, but it is. What was the plus again? My memory has been shite recently. I've been having too much to think about. That's 10 points. So no, wait, that is the wrong die. Oh, goodness gracious! 11 points of force and 3 points. So
Okay, they take
necrotic.
their first damage.
For some reasons, I started adding like the +7 to the D6 and not to the D10 because there's 1 number difference. I got like a 4 and a 3.
Okay, you gonna move any further?
Nah, I'm gonna sit there.
Okay. Jebel.
Okay, that's me. Where is that? Oh yeah, that's Raiken there with the purple shield.
Yep.
Can I see anyone I know to be an adversary?
You know that you just watched the party attack this person here.
Which one?
The one that's just tiefling too. And you saw them kill another person.
I am going to approach Tiefling 2,
Okay.
and when I am standing right next to them, I will telepath. What did this one do?
They're servants of Zephyr.
Okay, bad. Got it. Hold on. I should open. Why is that not open? And I'm gonna slam.
Okay. 2 attacks.
That first one is a 23.
That hits.
That's 10 magical bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. Attack.
Yeah. That's 10.
Okay. They are not bloody. Any other effects, movements?
Nope. Okay.
Okay. Laramendus, you are still catching your breath. And at this point, a shout is going to be going up as Tatsuya has just dismissed his soldiers from this battle against the Kraken. They seem to now be capable of focusing on the rest of the party who, you know, had been under the watchful eye of other soldiers from the army while they were doing that, and now they're seeing there's a fight over there that they were not paying attention to. So this seems to be getting noticed.
Yeah. So I am going to say to Tatsuya, your soldiers are servants of a devil and they attacked us unprovoked. 2 of them are force caged. You'll be able to talk to them so we can sort things out without anyone else dying.
He's, you know, kind of as he's kind of taking all of this in at once, you do see these sharp eyes of his taking in everything. You can almost see, like, the math happening. And he quickly throws up a hand toward the people in the crowd closest to your group and says, "Non-lethal! They're still our prisoners!" Anything else?
No.
Okay. He gives his orders, and soldiers are going to start moving in to take custody of you. So basically each of you is going to be very quickly, like, swarmed by people just grabbing, you know, your limbs and preventing you moving. Party. The other person who was a known part of their army is ignored and allowed to move through them away from you. Is any of you fighting the incoming restraining hands? Obviously nothing can restrain the water elemental, so I'm not even going to ask.
No.
No, guys, it's not going to.
Okay. Jebel, they are going to, like, be holding weapons wardingly up to you, so are you going to... I know it's not your turn for a bit again, but, like, does it seem like you're going to just flow around them, or are you going to let them confine you here?
I will go along with them.
Okay. Then... you're done. This last person who is able to maneuver through the crowd. Is going to... you're just going to see them, like, pushing their way through, like, as people are, like, literally crowding each other to get over to you to follow, Tatsuya. They all seem to be, like, doing their utmost to, like, be exemplary of whatever, this ideal that Tatsuya has instilled in them. So they're all, like, just trying to be the best they can be. You see this person, like, shove their way through the rest of them, and they turn back, like, as they get to the edge of the dock over here, and they just sort of, like, sneer directly at Yulia, and then just sort of, like, give a very, like, unofficial salute over their brow, and then jump off the pier into the water.
I stick my tongue out at them.
Poison.
Okay. So, they jump in, and the army now has you in custody again. So, I'm going to say... good on combat. No, what? Who's that? Oh, Jeb. Aren't you apparently? There we go. Boom. So you're all going to be not roughly enough to injure you in any way, but very unkindly, you know, very just forced together into this area over here, and now rather than being surrounded by, you know, the 10 people, you are surrounded by, like, directly next to you, dozens. Laramendis, Tatsuya is actually going to, like, as his soldiers, like, gather up your party, he is going to, like, reach to you, and, like, place a hand on, like, this big, scaly hand on your shoulder, and you're going to receive 25 HP. And then he's going to go smoothly from giving you health to, like, pulling you to a straight-up position, and then just sort of pushing you by your mid-back to go join the party. Yeah, that appears to be everybody. And that force cage lasts an hour?
Yeah, an hour. When he does that, I thank him, and I breathe much easier, and I am with the party. I'm going to be stepping back away, though.
So you're all going to be kind of scrunched in here by the soldiers around you. I'm going to quickly swap the positions of Vendar and Laramendis. Just because Tachi is going to bring Laramendis over, like, push him into the group of you as the soldiers, which were basically just a sea of armor and weapons around you, is going to part as Tachi and Thandros move up. And he's going to look over the party, and his eyes are going to linger on the water elemental here, but he's not going to say anything about it. He's just sort of watching you. for a moment, and then he focuses his eyes on Laramendus and then Raiken. He says, I am given to understand that my soldiers attacked you without orders.
Yes.
Indeed.
And you have an idea why that happened.
More like an idea that pretty much told us.
I don't know how much you know about Leah and her former patron, but they were followers of the devil Zephyr, and they were specifically trying to get her.
He's going to hold up a forestalling hand, and you can see that he's speaking as much to you as he is to the soldiers around you, because he very clearly wants this understood by everyone. Like, everything he's saying, that this is, as much as it is a conversation with you guys, and as much as it is whatever he makes it that conversation out to be, it is also a performance for his army. It says, the summary is that we were infiltrated by an enemy of yours trying to get to you.
The Zephyr spies are everywhere. It's not unlikely there will be several of them within such a powerful group.
It is unfortunate. Powerful casters are hard to come by and badly needed in a fight such as the one we prepare for. And once again, you can all kind of see that there is math going on. As he is clearly running down his list of options for what his next move needs to be. And at that point, Thandros is going to kind of lean in and, signaled by the clink of his armor as he stands proudly next to Tatsuya, and he says, Commander, I believe that this is something that we can look into and root out using our trusted delegates here, without having to start a war within our own ranks. And you see Tatsuya nodding. He's removed his helmet and is holding it under one arm as he strokes the pointy scales at the end of his chin. Yes, I do believe that would be better than trying to turn things inside out now. Very well. And he raises his voice again, saying, and that is a problem that we are equipped to deal with. Many and more soldiers have come from around the world to avenge their friends, family, homes that have been lost recently, that are under threat now and in the future. We will find a way to stand together, as we have done the past months. Now I address you, Raiken, my brother. When last we spoke in Everwatch, it seemed that we were agreed that we were following our own paths to solve this problem. Why are you here?
We're here to stop the dragons.
We're here, he waves at the armor, to stop the dragons. Why are you interfering in that?
We want to go about it a better way.
And how does that involve me and the people I have trained and continue to train?
we feel that our way will not cause as much bloodshed, and in the end, we'll still be able to take out the dragons with hopefully a unified world.
So, far more likely for us to succeed with our plan if you'd let us tell it to you.
I do apologize because that kind of like went in one ear and danced around a little and then went out the other. Vendor, can you repeat that one more time?
So we also believe that our plan has a much higher chance of success if you'll let us tell it to you.
I want to interject also. It's not necessarily our plan is better. We would like you to listen to our side and take it into consideration.
As you are now currently prisoners of my forces, then there is aught left for you to do but plead your case. I will hear you and decide your fate. But first, I think you need to thank my army for taking care of that Kraken for you. And he lowers his voice and says, and I better believe this, thank you.
Some of us are still telepathically blind other than Larmendus, right?
Yeah, and the rest of the group still has telepathic bond.
Real quick, I'll be like, was the Kraken our fault again? Did it come with us through whatever teleporting we came?
No, it
It followed
was
us to
all
shore.
there.
It probably would have attacked anyway, but
I said we just bite the bullet and apologize for the sake of it, because, you know, it might ease their ears to listen to us. You know what I mean?
we're gonna have to one way or another. I know my brother. He's not lying when he says he better believe us. It better be believable.
somebody else better do it.
I refuse to lie for this.
With how much you are for, I think he'd take it more seriously from you, Raiken, if you said it.
Damn it! I don't want to
If
say
I
it.
was still in the bond, I'd suggest him.
Ugh.
I could give it a try, but I would be lying.
No, definitely not Vendar.
I don't know, he's got really high deception, man.
I am a very good liar.
People will believe Vandar, but
I'm also gonna
I'm
nudge
sure I
Larry.
could convince everybody here.
Oh,
He might not believe me, but
Raiken has decent performance and persuasion.
Okay.
As we're doing this, I'm gonna
he
nudge
does
Larry.
have high charisma.
I'm gonna nudge Larmendus and give him a look like we should just agree and apologize. Just kind of give him a look like we're just gonna do it.
You just nod at him.
Yeah.
Sir Larabendus knows what that means.
Yeah, that's an awful lot
wait.
of information to try to convey with a look.
Hey, I'm gonna try my damnedest, okay? I got good charisma.
I mean, in the real-time sense of this, Tausya literally just said, you need to thank my army for taking care of the problem for you, and I better believe it. And then, like, Yuki immediately nudges him and just nods.
That looks so weird. That's gonna be awkward.
It's gonna be awkward, and it's oh well. Oh well, it's done. What's done is done.
Raiken is going to kind of grit his teeth, but then he'll step forward as much as he's allowed to by the people around him.
You cinematically step forward.
And he will yell out, "Thank you soldiers for your bravery and courage and strength in taking down this Kraken that we unfortunately brought to you. We owe you our gratitude.
You're going to see a kind of a smirk across Tatsuya's face quickly and then disappear as he says, "They call themselves the Defenders of Amaranta."
It is a good name for them.
Like, he says this in a way that tells you he wants you to use that name when you're making this.
Raiken wasn't done.
Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry.
So Raiken says that seems like a good name for them. You guys, all of you men and women, truly are the defenders of Amarantha.
And as you use their name, every one of them is going to raise whatever weapon is in their hand and give a cheer. The place just booms with the volume of hundreds of people shouting at this. It's almost like a gunshot going off, Leah. It's pretty unpleasant. It's a lot of people shouting.
Just gotten a little more used to the noises by now. But I gotta say telepathically. For a group designed to be not heroes, they sure picked a heroic name.
Do you think they're heroes?
Yeah, they are trying to be heroes.
Yeah, I mean, the only one here that's really villainous in any way is Tatsuya.
No, but Tatsuya is all about, like, the people is going to be a fight and not heroes. That was his whole spiel to me earlier, like when we were traveling together.
Well, it's...
I mean, considering that we didn't actually defeat that thing and it just decided to leave on its own volition.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, it's better to leave it as it is, though.
Yeah, and how many people died? Yeah, but he's trying to make this into a victory is what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
Boost morale.
Yep.
And you're gonna want to roll your performance and persuasion there, Raiken.
Oh, come on, persuasion. Oh yeah, that's 29 because I rolled a 20 and I have 9.
And Tatsuya's nodding and smiling. And he waves a hand in the air and signals Thandros, and Thandros is going to raise his gauntleted fist so that it gleams in the sunlight, and he's going to say, "Defenders of Amaranta, you have earned this rest. Meals will be prepared, and it will be a feast. Go to your rest. Commander and I will see to these. We will have more to say to you later. You are all dismissed." And the army's going to begin to break up and move back over toward the tents, away from you. There's a lot of commotion, cheering, and there are people discussing the fallen, both in terms of endearment and as a tragedy, as they move away from you, leaving you at the docks alone with these two. Well, 4 if we count those two. And once they are far enough away that he feels he can speak freely, Fuzzy is going to point at the two who are still caged, the cage still being revealed by the rain, and say, them, are they also these infiltrators?
Yes, and I'd recommend you talk to them first because I don't know how long Lerman's spell lasts. Lerman, how much longer does it have?
I give a fairly precise number of minutes.
Yeah, at this point, it's like,
38
yeah, it's
It's
like
like
51 and a half minutes, you know?
Yeah. And I also have no way of ending it prematurely.
That's amazing.
I mean,
not
out of character, technically, I could, because I could use Wish to disintegrate it, but
I can-
offer that
Oh,
up
that-
as a solution.
They can speak through it, right? Like
Yeah, we can
Yes.
interrogate them further.
it prevents them from casting magic and
exiting.
physically interacting with things outside of the cage.
Okay, that's all I was just curious about. Anyways,
They
said
are.
my piece.
They're going to gesture you apart as they're going to move between you to get over to the caged men. As Tatsuya passes by you, Jebel, he is going to stop and turn fully toward you, looking up toward the top of your watery body, and say, you helped me in the water back there, and for that, you have my gratitude, soldier.
He probably turned back now, Jubble.
He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. The vendor will say that.
No, but no. When
That's you.
Tatsuya says that, I just go, I wasn't going to let that thing eat you. And then when Vendor says that, I'll go, okay. And I revert back to normal form.
Alright. And you see his eyes track down as you resume your natural form. He says, well, forgive me for finding that surprising, given the color of the exchanged words now and the last time we met.
I just kind of look at him blankly.
But the rest of your group, I suppose. Regardless. Gratitude. Mine. You have it.
Just nod. Okay.
So he's then going to turn to these two who are boxed in, and they look still quite upset about it. And they're going to, kind of like straighten up as he approaches and like salute, and say, they attacked us, Commander. So we fought back. And Tatsuya is going to stand there in silence for a moment. They killed so many of us. How can you forgive such a thing? And Tatsuya continues to stand there in silence, staring at them. And you were all distracted with the Kraken. We had to defend ourselves alone. Where was our backup? And he keeps running his mouth, sounding more desperate to find the right words that will absolve him of wrongdoing in the eyes of this Dragonborn. Before Tatsuya cuts him off and says, who is Zephyr? And the other one at this point says, never heard of him. And Tatsuya is just going to slam his fist into the force wall between them, and all of you just hear it ring like a gong. Says, I don't particularly think that to be true. Who is Zephyr? They continue to deny allegations, refuse to answer. They are rolling really well against the intimidation. They stonewall him. Would you guys like to help with the intimidation at all, out of curiosity? Or are you going to let Tatsuya work?
Let me see.
Let me see if I have anything for intimidation. I do. Go ahead, Jubble, first.
Hold on. Let me see. Okay. Looking at the two, can I determine which one would be the more likely to answer?
Yeah, it's the one on the left side of the screen here, human one. The half-elf seems much more ready to resist interrogation.
I step forward, I look at human one, and then I look at half-elf, and I cast a spell.
They don't react. Unfortunately, Tatsuya does. They've had enough time in the cage to know that they can't cast spells through it.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't react when you cast a spell, but
Hold on. I think I would have said when it had first been cast that you can't cast spells into it.
Well,
Because I described how it works.
Maybe he's
Right.
showing off something to be intimidating.
That's fair, but I'm just saying if this is a spell that he's intending to cast into it, he would know from when I cast the spell in the first place and was on the bond.
Yeah.
That would not be a thing that he could do.
Wait, what do you mean can't cast into it? As in...
They're completely
Wait, does it
separated from you, and you're completely separated from them. You
Yeah,
can't-
so
you
the
can't-
drawback of putting them in the box is that,
They're invincible.
yeah,
Yeah, like
it's
there are
basically
spells
take
and
them
stuff that
completely
we
out
could
of the
use,
fight.
but not while they're in the cage.
Yeah.
Like I have Juice Serum, but I can't give it to them anyway because they're in a force cage.
I think that like darkness would still be in the box if you cast the darkness spell, but you couldn't cast it centered within the box, kind of thing.
And even if it wasn't, like, say, the box created an area where there wasn't darkness, the box would then be surrounded by darkness, so they...
Yeah, it would effectively be.
Yeah.
They'll see each other in the box, but not anything outside of the box.
Exactly.
So what Jubble's doing then? What are you
Yeah,
gonna
I
do?
mean, so, like...
No, if I know that, then yeah. So it actually it blocks magic from going through, even if it's not like a spell that travels. You know,
Mhm.
like I understand it. It would block like
Yeah.
fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
it
I'm
blocks-
going to read to you just the description of the thing, because Larametis had already said it. A person in the shape of a box can be up to 10 feet on a side, creating a solid barrier that prevents any matter from passing through it, and blocking any spells cast into or out from the area.
Okay. Okay. No, I didn't understand that. Okay. No, that's fine.
No
then
touchy,
I do
no
not-
magic across that barrier.
Is it immovable?
Yes.
It will be there until the spell runs out.
It's in, like, 45 minutes.
So,
Um.
still thinking, Jubble. I got a response once you're done.
Okay. In that case, I will. How tall is the thing?
The box is just tall enough that the tallest one of them can stand in it.
They like try to stand on their tippy toes. They hit their head.
Yeah. Because Laramentis was feeling like an asshole, apparently.
Put him in a really tight cage.
Okay. I'm going to bend down, pick up some gravel, and throw it on top of the box,
Okay. You
and
do
then
so.
I'll nod when if it just stays there.
It does.
I will nod and I'll throw up another lot, and then I'll look at the others and just kind of go like, "That's a thing."
Bury them, or like put an anvil over them.
Something like that.
Okay. So Yukikaze is gonna step forward and a little bit to Tatsuya and be like, Tatsuya, if something were to happen during all that, were your soldiers supposed to inform you immediately of anything happening with us?
They were under orders to take you down if you showed any resistance. We were engaged in combat, so I did not expect an immediate report.
Okay. So I was just
On
wondering...
its face, this is not provably a... what's the word? Insubordination.
That's what I was wondering. But on another note, I wonder, do you guys even have a way to teleport out the one person that possibly could have got out of here even able to get you out now? So that means after the spell goes down, you're at our mercy? And I'm trying to be intimidating, trying to be like, you have no way out kind of thing.
Yes. That's what I was going to say. It's true. That
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted me to roll for intimidating.
yeah, go for
or
it.
not.
Please do.
That would be a 27.
Nice. And we have any manner of torturing the answers out. So I feel like giving them over peacefully now is a much better option. $27, you say?
Yeah, well, all of that was when I was saying that I was trying to be menacing and intimidating toward them.
Yep. They will not beat a 27. And so you do see them, like, looking to each other warily and like, passing their eyes between the 3 Dragonborn and Thandros here, and doing the math and not liking the numbers coming out of that math. Okay. Well, if you're not going to torture us, if we give you answers now, then what does happen once we're out of this cage? Because if we're just going to die anyway, then there's not really a reason to make an enemy on the way down.
To be more intimidating, it's actually kind of out of Yukikaze's thing to be this mean or evil. But I would say, you may say that, but death can come very slowly, and you'll be begging for it. If you don't... well, yeah. Would you rather die quickly or die agonizing?
Or you could choose not to die at all and turn your back towards Zephyr like I did.
Tatsuya's gonna say, I'm perfectly content throwing you in the ocean and letting you find your way back to shore. Do with your lives what you will at that point. But you will give me the information I seek. Or you will die. And they kind of start, they have a little...
Before for that, I will and go like, but if he kills you, I can bring you back to life again. He might kill you again?
Yeah, it'd just be like a cycle until you tell us.
They really don't seem to like that. And, the half-elf, like, folds his arms and turns away from the human. The human just immediately, like, puts his hands up against the wall and goes, "It's a fiend. Zephyr's a fiend. A demon or a devil or something. I don't know the specifics. I think it's a devil. We made a deal with it. For power." And Tachi is going to eye the half-elf, who has his eyes closed and doesn't refute or acknowledge any of what's said. And he steps up closer to the man, the barrier, the only thing separating them, and says, "And how did you come into contact with this fiend?" And he says, "You found us. Everybody were from all over the place. You know, a lot of us were in need of help, and he offered it, so we took it. And then he gave us small jobs to do as thanks. It's just transactional. And the jobs got bigger. Until we were infiltrating an army. I mean, we wanted to fight, some of us wanted to fight for the army anyway. I did. Right, Dale?
I ask, what did Zephyr offer you? Did he offer you friendship? Something specific?
The power to get the loan sharks off my back.
And have they?
Have what, loan sharks?
Yes.
Yes? They're everywhere.
No, have they left you?
Oh. I mean, not willingly. Like, his entire manner shifts in an instant as he answers that question. So, yeah. You know, transactional. He helped me out, I help him out, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You know, what we're doing here.
You know, he will keep demanding you things.
And he keeps giving us power, so, you know. Did the same for you, he says, pointing at Leah.
I don't think these guys care about morals or empathy.
It's worth trying.
So where were you going to take Leah if you managed to escape with her?
There was a meeting place. The forest. On the mainland.
Is there time for this meeting, or was you just you go there and Zephyr appears?
No timing. They didn't even know if we'd find you.
Wait, how many?
What was your way of contact once you got there, then?
We have familiar, and at that point, the elf is going to like elbow him in the gut and stop him. Too many secrets. He hisses at him.
I have one question. How many of you are there?
I don't know. We were just one cell. There's at least 2. 3, 5, 10. The half-elf at this point is just going to, like, crack one eye and look at you, grimacing, and just say, "He's been busy. Making lots of pacts."
You think that dilute his power?
Seems to have a lot of it.
He wants to be a god.
He's well on his way. We're gonna get him there.
You know what he's gonna do once he get there, right?
Give us more power.
No.
Make us
that
his
is not his goal.
demigods.
Zephyr is a forger of lies. All he's telling you is not true.
I don't know. power he's given us so far has been true.
The power is sure, but it's only because you're useful to him. Once
So
you
I'll
stop
keep
being
being
useful,
useful to it.
He's only giving you a taste so you'll be obedient.
I'm okay with that.
it's all a means to an end.
Everything
Zephyr
is all
gets-
a means to an end. Friendship
Zephyr
is
gets
a means
what-
to an end.
You see what these dragons do? One of you said that you wanted to defeat them, right?
Yeah, the human pipes back up.
Hmm.
They're kinda, you
No.
know, how am I supposed to rule over the world if they burn it down?
You realize
You're
Zephyr
supposed
wants
to-
to burn the world down too.
I mean, a little
He doesn't
bit.
care about ruling over peons.
Not just a little bit. If
He
Zephyr
just
gets what
enjoys
he wants,
fucking with people. And he wants to control everything.
Hey. Every king needs his clergy. You know, right hand of the devil kind of thing.
Would he though? Once he's a god, does he really need you?
I don't know. Why don't we ask a paladin?
How many paladins of Orcus have you seen?
Thankfully, I haven't seen any personally. But I imagine they're off fighting paladins of the Raven Queen or something. I mean, that's what we are. Paladins. Paladins of his order. You guys
Little
get to be
different.
paladins of your gods.
Paladin.
it's a little different. Paladin's power is... how can I say it? Permanent, sort of? Our power isn't. We're giving it as long as our deity allows it. They can take away the power just less easily.
Alright, transactional paladins. Sell swords. Do you prefer that? At that, Dale's gonna kind of perk up and say, Sell swords can sell their swords to the highest bidder.
Yeah, you're more like slaves.
Is there a higher bidder? Maybe you guys know someone who'll offer us more.
And
He looks at Leah, like twisting his head toward his shoulder on one side. You found a better offer.
I did, because he offered me peace. Offered me to protect the world, not destroy it.
Oh, gave you a job instead of power?
It's more like a mutual agreement.
How much power did he give you?
More than you have.
Interesting. What if I want to talk to him? And this, the human starts to look a little worried. He's like, what are you doing, Dale? He's like, trading up! This gig's over. I want what she's got.
I guess it could be arranged, but... What is really your...
I don't think-
What is your goal in life? What
Same as
gets you
anybody.
going?
Survive. Have stuff. And not be hungry.
Lee, you sure you want that? Because these guys, it's different from actually.
This guy,
Make it
he's not
hurt.
about altruism. He's selfish.
So are
Yeah,
you!
speak to
He
him.
has reasons to be, but he's...
Which means you be
I
quick
speaking
to turn,
telepa-
also.
Are you speaking telepathically now? Or
No,
I would-
I was
I
speaking
would
out
think
loud.
telepathically.
Yeah, I'm speaking telepathically to you then. If this will make them give us the information we want, what is the few empty promises?
As long as they're empty.
Oh, I get where you get. In telepathically, I'll hear that and be like, oh. Well, can you target telepath, or is it always everyone?
Everybody always hears. We're all part of the
Yeah.
group. We all hear.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say, oh, I get what you're doing, Leah. Sorry.
Granted, I could have them talk with Zephyr, but he would not be wanting to give them power. Not if they're goalless like this. Still telepathically, obviously.
I know.
I also assume you mentioned thermal there.
Yeah, did I say Zephyr? I meant Sarah.
did say-
Two C names, and I can get a
They
bit
are
confusing.
close.
Yeah, but one's way longer than the other.
Yeah, it's true. The other one's like twice as long.
Well, Yukikazu's longer than Raiken.
Wow. I hope that's written somewhere on the sheet.
And they
30.
get red blanks.
Well, you know what they say about people with long names. He uses that more ink to write them.
Oh my goodness.
No units, just the number 30. Undersize. I'm sorry, you're not on the bond anymore, Lara.
I mean, Lermanus is also not a very intimidating man. So he's content to let, everyone else.
It's still
Do
pretty
that.
hard. I think Tatsuya gave him some, but he was very close to dead.
4.
Hey, he's doing better than he was when he had gotten out of the water. Like, been in the water, I mean.
My HP is a 4. Outrageous!
God, that could have ended so poorly.
It was so close. I loved how you were just like, yeah, I'm fine, Jeff, I'll get out.
the poison.
Look, I thought the poison affected at the end of the turn.
Nope, start of the turn.
It would have been really funny had it killed her. I'm
I do
fine.
still have that cleric.
So, Leah, you were talking on the bond about...
Yes. I think I said what I wanted on the bond.
So, little lady, set us up a meeting and I don't have to hunt you anymore.
Will it then give us the information we're looking for?
Sure. Then I would.
Tell us and we'll set up the meeting.
Ah. Can't tell you while I'm still connected to him.
But you told us some stuff already.
I didn't tell you anything. Dumbass over here did.
Well, nothing happened to him.
Nothing happened to him yet.
Zephyr's more like deal with it later sort of person.
Came after you, didn't he?
Not immediately.
And it's not the first time, is it?
And I'm afraid it won't be the last.
Couldn't find you at first, wasn't it?
Yeah, I sent some goons before, but I didn't make it.
Like I said, like Dumbass told you. There's other cells out there besides us. We were just the ones sent here, figuring high probability that you'd come to this place. Easy for us to blend in. Captain Save the World over here is just adding anybody with a sword and the will to swing it. Don't need to prove anything to get into this army.
I gave you
Tatsuya.
Tatsuya a side glance.
Tatsuya just shrugs and says, I don't necessarily see that as a failing. Even people with overall ill intent can still want to save the world that they live in. And they can still be useful. You could still be useful.
And what if the real master was someone on the dragon's side, just pretending to be on the other side. Just letting anyone in can be dangerous.
Not unlikely that Zephyr would ally with the dragons.
If we would give it what he wants, I can see him doing that temporarily.
You never know.
Of course, if Zephyr wants to be a god, then maybe he's looking to take Tiamat's place.
Now there's an idea. Hey, dumbass, maybe if you make that suggestion to him, he'll promote you.
Either way, I think it would be better if we could kill Zephyr before he becomes a god.
Ideally. If possible.
Fiends are darn hard to get a hold of, aren't they? Hell, that's why Blunderbuss over here decided to arrange all this, isn't it? Put all these people together, kill a bunch of dragons. Right? Because fiends are so hard to get a hold of. Gotta kill all the dragons to get to the mama.
That is the case.
You know why it's so hard?
Lightness.
'Cause she's a fiend. Gotta do the magic. Perform the ritual. Set her home plane. He slaps the wall of the cage in front of him. Here. 'Cause if you don't... He just expels air from his lips, making a popping noise. They just go back down. Abyss or hell, where have ya? You gotta do it all over again.
Sounds like Zephyr could be good practice.
But how are you gonna set Zephyr's home here?
I don't know. You got any hints?
Maybe. You got any deals? He says, looking at Leah.
Everything has its time and place.
Oh well. Tick-tock, little lady. You got about 30 minutes left.
She bites her lip.
The human looking very worriedly at his former friend over there just says, if you've asked all the questions, then we can swim home, right? That was the deal.
We still got answers to get.
Well, then get on with it.
He's got issues. Are you gonna tell us what he's offering?
He looks very confused.
What, the set Zephyr's home plane to the material world?
I don't know anything about that.
Well then, for now, sit down and shut up.
Okay. Sits down. Promise that I don't have to die. I answered my questions.
Going anywhere for another 30 minutes.
He just like leans his head up against the wall of the force cage and just like starts like tracing his finger around in little squiggly patterns on it. The half-elf still looks... The half-elf looks rather disgusted with him.
One thing I'm interested to know is if Zephyr has this many followers, loyal followers, why still looking for me?
The half-elf shrugs and sighs. Said, I just do what I'm told to do to keep getting power. He's pissed at you. I don't really care why. You slighted him, you his ex-lover.
Oh, gross, no.
Well, he sure acts like it. Of course, he tells everybody, you know, no deal broken, no slight unpunished. Makes it real. Official sounding. But I don't know. I get a different vibe from it. You were important for some reason, I think.
Yeah, I think you may have been his first patron. Or his first warlock.
Maybe. Everybody I've met in my cell was hired around the same time.
When was that?
Just a couple months ago.
Interesting. Maybe I was.
Explain why you're so important to him.
I never thought... Like, I've always thought he was powerful from the beginning. It changes things.
I don't know if it does. Still powerful as all get out.
Thing on Zephyr and anywhere but. So he's either a newcomer or going by a different name.
Zephyr's the name he gave all of us, now. The way my grandfather always told it. Fae and the fiends, they never give you the real name. Too much power, something like that. But I doubt they pick fake names the same. Those are probably as unique as their real ones. Maybe. Anyway, he seems real intimate with her. Wanted us to get up in there, get her back there. We failed. There's punishment either way. I'm thinking, maybe I see what else is on offer.
And say telepathically. I don't know, Liam. Maybe you'll want to talk to Zen about it. If he really has a way to give us a chance to kill Zephyr.
We could bring them to Sin, see what he's gonna do about it. What I'm worried about that is what he might see through them.
Ultimately, it's up to you.
If I had Lorelei here, it would be a little bit more helpful. He could see me through her.
Could you resummon her, or is that not an option?
Remind me, Tristan, did she poof or did I dismiss her? Because I cannot remember right now.
She got poofed because the Kraken zapped her.
Alright.
Because the Kraken
Right.
could see invisible creatures.
So Thunder Lightning bolt that a little fairy.
Yeah, in that case, let me just find a spell against spins and poisons. I used it, I believe it's an hour, and so it's not possible. Well, I can't get her in time. We have less than 30 minutes of this, and it takes me an hour to summon her.
How else can you contact Sin anyway?
Hard to say. I tend to speak through her. Otherwise, I could travel if I have a spell spike. I can travel to him. Or sometimes he just plucks me out. Then again, he maybe can communicate through Raiken.
Yes.
Like, you're like you're his knight or something, right?
Yes.
He managed to just pluck you before, so do you have a means of like talking with Sin that I don't know about?
My way of talking with Zin is with Lorelei.
That's what I was afraid of. Then we need Lorelei in order
And
to.
it sounds like we'll have to wait for Lorelei to do this deal anyway. Which means we'll have to hold him after the... Well, the force is gone, but if he's willing to do it anyway... As for the other one, we did say we'd let him go.
It's too dangerous. They know too
if
much about us now.
If we let him go, that info on where they were supposed to take you wouldn't really matter. We might be able to get the drop on them if we want.
I'm worried what they might say to him.
I mean, I suppose we could hold them prisoner. We probably need Tatsuya to do that.
I'm gonna address the human. You.
You said shut up.
No.
I'm shut
now
up.
you can talk again. You can talk if you're talked to.
What do you want?
If you are let go,
I'm gonna swim home.
What would you think Zephyr would do with you, now that you've been caught?
The longer I stick around here, the worse it gets.
You intend to continue to search Zephyr?
Yes?
Oh.
Even knowing that he likely gonna kill you.
He might. But if I do something else, he definitely will.
When I was serving him, he knew basically everything I did all the time.
Yep. Which is why I'm gonna make it up to it. Make it all better.
Well, he probably already knows the information you told him.
Yep. Yep.
Which means he's most likely gonna flay you alive when he finds you.
Yep. Could happen.
And you have another option.
What's
you
that?
Can do like you can do like a friend here. You could join me.
And then he's gonna send groups of people like me after me the same way he did to you for the rest of forever.
Yeah, well,
But I don't have a bunch of people who are gonna protect me from me like you did.
You have more protection than just these people. There is a place where you could be useful fighting against both the dragons and Zephyr, where he couldn't get you. I can offer you sanctuary.
I mean, I want to fight the dragons, but I don't really understand why I have to fight Zephyr. I kind of like him.
And we're at an impasse.
So I'm gonna swim home.
Well, the way I see it, you could either join us, or you could, you will most likely die either by Zephyr's hand, or by what else is lurking in these waters.
You want me to join you? So you'd protect me?
My friend could. But not as long as you're following Zephyr.
You're friend the guy that Zephyr killed? Like a long time ago? Because that doesn't give me a whole lot of confidence, if he is.
How
Just gonna
much do you
kill him
know
again.
about that?
What do you mean?
Zephyr never told me anything about those stories when I was following him. How much do you know about that?
Oh. He killed this problematic spirit a while back and made him into a powerful item. And then thought he'd gift it to his best warlock. And then, you know, that person who will remain nameless went and broke their promise to him and restored the spirit, and now we have to hunt them all over the world.
It sounds like you already have the answer to your question.
Yeah, I'd rather be the hunter than hunted.
You failed at the hunter part.
I did, it's true, but I'll do better next time.
Yeah, not gonna be a next time.
You know, after I get done swimming.
Zephyr's
There are
not
a
one for
lot
second
of-
chances.
You have a whole lot of confidence that you can swim past the dragon. Kraken.
They killed that.
Oh,
No,
they
they
didn't
didn't.
kill it. It just decided to leave.
So where's this friend of yours?
Oh, he's around.
Around here?
Well, the exact location is...
Secret?
Yes.
It's a good idea. Zephyr will find him anyway. Just not worried about him, right?
Is that so?
We haven't been told to hunt him down.
You've been told to hunt me down.
Yeah. Priority
difference?
number alpha.
And what's the difference?
You're here on the material plane. Oop. And it's 10:30. Just noticed. Well, this has been an enlightening conversation, actually. At least one of them seems very willing to abandon Zephyr for a patron that he feels is more powerful. And the other one really seems to identify with Zephyr's mission and is a much harder sell.
Yeah, what surprised me is that they were not like they were not the people I thought they were. Like the one I thought would turn his back is the one I thought would be faithful.
Yep. Odd that, huh? Definitely.
Yeah. He seems more self-interested. The other one seems more like he's a bit of a dope. And Zephyr's done him right, so he's loyal.
Yeah.
Alright. Well then, let me look at this a second.
I'm just so annoyed I don't have Lorelei right now because that would have been so much easier.
Wondering
It does
if
sound like
anyone
the-
was going to turn to Laramendus and ask him to send.
Yeah.
Oh,
Laramendus
could-
doesn't want to suggest this.
He could send to an archfey. I forgot that he could do that with Ireland.
Yeah.
I
because
mean, I don't think that I couldn't. Yeah, I think that I would be able to send to him normally, not even.
You don't even
Not
have
the
the
level spell.
the archfey aren't the same level as gods.
Alright.
Yeah, but he met him. That's the difference. Like he's actually.
There
met
is that
him,
key
so-
difference. There's
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the...
So could you just send to a god if you had met them?
I don't know. I don't want to try. Yep.
Oh, wait, no, hold on. I'm not ending this session yet.
XP.
We need XP!
10 million
Right.
XP.
That would be a lot of XP.
It's gonna be a lot of XP.
I'm ready for that ding.
Okay. Big numbers time.
Oh shit.
This was
Oh, yeah.
a big fight. These were big challenges that you overcame by one means or another. So, what you're getting is 19,150.
Damn.
Where's the
Got an XP, and that's a ding!
Ding!
Ding.
Level 18!
Oh,
It is
yeah.
for me too.
The dingiest of dings.
Sam, what happened?
Let me guess, Sam is
You're like
just
5
not
away,
enough.
aren't you?
away.
What was the number?
19,150.
I made
That's
it by
beautiful.
59 points.
I'm level 18 too.
So what I'm hearing is that Sam, all you need to do is just write one note until next session.
I mean, I suppose technically, yeah.
Okay, so Kraken and 10 Warlocks, 19,150.
That is a lot. Also, everyone can be 30 feet away from me and get my aura now.
Ooh, that's the 18 level feature for you.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, with that, we will see you next time on Everybody Loves Raiken.
Goodbye.
Bye.